Alright, let's talk to him and... Oh my god. Bacon bread? Soft dough mixed with thick sliced bacon and twisted into a pattern resembling... Oh my god. Buffalo truffle. That's what I'll be getting. So we have always on step repair. The joint effort may succeed whether it failed. Inquisitor Gilliarmo? Covert evaluation of everyone. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. Watch this end soon, at which point he must report to surgery. Whatever that word is. Alright. Seems like a good idea. It is mad quiet. Oh, balls. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna eat a sandwich and then watch as I eat that sandwich. Dark words, dark deeds accepted. Love sandwiches, man. Do you know how good a sandwich is? That's right, words. Now I want burritos. I'm just hungry. I talk about food like I'm overweight. Ugh. Is that the guy I'm supposed to be watching? Alright. Let's head here at least the south gate. Doesn't matter because that's right there, but thanks, game. Oh! Wait, I'm a ninja. I gotta stand right next to him. He won't be able to see me if I use hide. I have a half an hour to walk right up to him. Here, it follows the road east. I just hide. It'd be different if I was a summoner and I had an Eggy out, but I don't. Oh, look at all those things over there. I'm not gonna mess with that. Last time I did, I died and it was embarrassing. He knows I'm following him. I was caught off guard because there's a cat girl over there, and I like cat girls. Well, I just like girls. I'm not really picky, but whatever. She's standing off in the distance. I'm gonna get jumped in here. This is some shit. I know this is a trap. Yeah, I'm about to get jumped. Oh yeah, I smell that. Balls. Hey, hey! Where in the Seven Hills are you? I'm freezing my bollocks. Okay, never mind. He's an idiot. And in the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. The echo of your voice. They'll hear us only from front. Double nights are Snowcloak. Knows what you bring to me. I already know. I've comrades blow down. Dead before they know it's now. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again. Is that clear? That guy's staff looks like garbage. Oh. Just use hide, you dumbass. Oh god, run away. I'm the worst hero. Is everybody fighting? Looks like it, but first things first. I gotta take a look at this girl. Hello? Babies? You want to make? No? You don't want to make the babies. Excuse me, don't look at me. You're gross. Oh, stop striking that dummy. I am clever with my... That damn food. There's something, I have a friend, they called it a zombie burger. It was a burger and its bun was fried macaroni and cheese. You heard me. Did you have an orgasm yet? You heard me. Fried macaroni and cheese buns on a hamburger with all sorts of delicious... Man, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, food. Can I have some? I see. Shut them into data. What is this building? Men are voted down, which means to kill our plans. They've rooted out and put to the sword. Ah! Speaking of such, a creamy blend of rice and cheese topped off with a slice of rare, fragrant black... Oh. I hate that. Oh, it's so good. That's right. Oh. Can you even imagine how good that would be? Oh my god. We have launched special heretics to join us network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected, given what you have overheard. We gotta allow that to happen. How's Durandar? Knights of Patrol, presence of the strong warrior. Halone. So I want to pronounce it as Halone. Rendezvous with the House Dresden Knights. Boulder Downs. Oh, okay. But apparently it is Halone and not Halone. So my desire to anti-weeaboo, turns out the weeaboo is correct in this one. The weeb is strong with this one. Oh well. Still probably going to pronounce it as Halone, because Halone seems weird to me. I don't like it. It doesn't roll off my tongue correctly. Hey, Knight. Getting close to Snowcloak. If I recall, this is actually the quest that unlocks Snowcloak right here. This quest chain, so hopefully that's the case. Because I pretty much only have to unlock Snowcloak and Shiva. Shiva for to be able to do the trials, and Snowcloak for to be able to do the expert roulette dungeon. Yeah. Yep. Question mark. Question mark. Yep, that's Shiva and Snowcloak. Cool. Cool. Never actually been in there, so it'll be interesting. I know Yaniko was here when I was fighting a lizard. She came up and killed my lizard. She stole that from me. She stole my lizard from me. I dare her. Don't look at me, you stupid beast. Alright. Just gonna do this right here. Hope you don't mind, game. Thank you. Oh, you didn't, because that's where I needed to go. Anywho. Okay, that's garbage, so I'm gonna do this. Come on, cut a book. Hateful Harrier? What the? Is there a reason I can't? Oh yeah, because I was paralyzed. What? Oh, okay. Need to learn an actual attack action from a chocobo. Alright. Speaking of a chocobo, he only needs like 48, yeah, about 48,000 more XP. Then I'm gonna get him, probably just get him the tank stuff, to be honest. Whatever, let's look at this Fallen Heretics effects. I like how the items actually vanish too. Oh, alright. Well, come on, Kobuk, I'll ride you. You've been a hero. He is. He's pretty much a hero of light in and of himself. Supposedly they're thinking about allowing other companions. You know, right now the only one you get is your chocobo, which is fine. Can't complain. Especially since you can, you know, change its colors and you raise it and all that. It's kind of fun. But, well, you don't really get to raise it in the strictest sense, but you know what I'm saying. But it would be cool to, like, have my Ari Man. Even if they didn't, you know, have anything fancy ability-wise and pretty much had the exact same stuff the chocobo did, I'd still be okay with that, just for variety's sake, you know? There's not really anything wrong with having variety. I like variety. And so that's why I have trouble arguing with people about equality, because I don't really think there's a person on this planet who's actually against equality in any form. I just think that people have other beliefs and stuff that get in the way of it. For example, I don't have a problem with equality in the slightest. Everybody should be allowed to work at the same job, irrelevant of race, gender, nationality, all that stuff, as long as you're equally, you know, you're qualified to do so. But if somebody's more qualified to do so, then they should get the job. But a lot of people seem to think equality means everybody is exactly the same, and you would argue, no, people don't think that. Actually, a lot of people do, and that's not ever going to happen, because in order to have that, you'd have to get rid of something I desperately love in this world, and that's diversity. I love multicultural areas. Like, I love living in, like, Oregon or New York, because you walk down the street, right, and it's not just white dudes everywhere, black dudes everywhere. It's a bunch of different people of different statuses, statures, I mean, different likes and stuff, and that, like, I don't care if you have a problem with me on that. That is awesome. I wouldn't sacrifice that for a lot of things, to be real honest. But, what are you gonna do? Enough about that. Words. I killed a guy. The Fury, those were veterans with years of service. That's sad. Oh, damn the snow. They're probably gonna get eaten by ogres and that ice elemental that was there. This match for not a sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Brains. Whereas it seems to trade you follow managed to pass out as something not after all. The project recorded as a timetable of the guardsman's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. Oh, great. Well, that's not good. I'll change now, but the heretics may already be in position. Means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I guess no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. That is depressing. Well, I've taken care. I've taken care. Taken is a word, I think. Either way, I've taken care of the Stone Vigils. Don't worry about that. The Path of the Righteous. That's actually the one Ianiko's on. Alright. I think we're about to go do Stormcloak? Yep, we're about to go do Stormcloak. It's pretty... It is pretty Skyrim up in here after all. My earball itches, but before my earball? That's a thing. There we go. No! Chocobo! Kobuk. Bastard. Pretty sure people are waking up in the house. I hear banging around, which is not good. So that means the stupid dogs are gonna run around the fucking house being stupid dogs. I mean, you can't blame a rock for blaming, you know, being a rock, but you can hate a rock for being a rock, that's for sure. Stupid dogs. My cat annoys me, but at least she's adorable. Whatever. How dare you hate dogs? Yeah, how dare I have an opinion? I know. Oh boy, hate me all you want. Leave troll comments. They help. Hello, Emmerich. Perhaps the only one of us as far as you can see we have yet to. Words and such. Yeah, my gratitude. I should place my been informed the Braves must be made aware. Yes, it's not like you could have told him, even though he's literally 10 feet from you. Probably was. I bet that was 10 feet. That looked like 5 grids there for 10 feet. Hey. It must be here. I'm certain of my house when this is Snowcloak. So they're trying far better than we. They're watching us. Oh, they're watching us, dude. Probably right under the ice. Oh, this is all wrong outside the screen. Let's see if it skins me. That's Aida. That's my girl. That was close. It didn't hurt you, did they? I thought he was a girl, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Only my pride. As when developed, so together the temple and I see a skid inches that somehow to down and smile and everything. One of them is certainly the heretics. I appreciate Ida being a badass. She's my favoriteest of the waifus. Heretics are still looking here in the right of there. You're not going to question that they called you a her, insinuating that they know your sister? You're not going to question that? Because there was a pretty strict, hey, it's her, so... Just saying. It implies that your sister's up to no good. In the surface, we would have noticed it. So stand guard outside, please. Aware that even if you can't see that result, we cannot leave our post. Ah, yeah, Snowcloak. Which everybody has done a million times compared to me. Well, you know what that means? It is time to do the dungeon. Alright, so dungeon hasn't popped yet, but there was something that I've been meaning to... Well, I want to point out here. I'd seen a while back. This girl's an this girl's a goddamn, Garlean. Because it's really hard to see, but if you angle your camera right, you can see that little white thing right there on her forehead. She's got the same jewel. Like, you do this, it's not part of the... It is not part of the circlet she has on. That is a jewel in the center of her forehead, just like Sid has and all the other Garleans. So I don't know if Fish Guardians have some bullshit like that or not, but she's clearly got that eye, and because that's what it is the Garlean third eye. So I don't know what's happening with that, but a lot of people are like, what the hell is going on here? It's actually easier to see if you're a Lalafell, but it's there. I mean, you can clearly fucking see that. So just thought I'd point that out. Don't know what that entails. Don't know if it'll be more visible in the storyline, but apparently it isn't from what I've heard. I may have heard wrong, of course, but if it isn't visible in the rest of the storyline, then it's clearly a things to come in some way, shape, or form. Interesting to keep that in mind. Considering the way the Holy See works, you would think they wouldn't have Garleans with them, but who the fuck knows? Who knows? There we go. Let's see if anybody drops. Oh, healer? Oh, healer? It wasn't that bad of a wait. It's like 4 minutes. Since it's been About 2 months since 2.4 came out, there's not as many ninjas running around anymore, so the queues have dropped. I mean, I don't wait 190 minutes anymore for anything. At most, it's like 40, which is good. I mean, good for new players who haven't played the game yet, because I imagine if you joined right at 2.4 and you've never played, you were probably horribly turned off from everything, so I kind of felt bad for that. But so let's see if the Snowcloak is the interesting or not. Chaos Strim Sylphid, Nashu Keyburn, Lucky Ario, Karasu. I hope you all die. I've never been in here, so if you're gonna do big polls, don't expect something amazing from me. There's a deer. Words. Alright, but it's a proper dungeon, so. I mean, it's still pretty much geared well enough for it, so I'm not worried about any of that. It's just... I like this music. That's right. Cut of antelope shank. Gorgeous music. I don't mind the big pulls as long as they can do them. That's the thing. The problem I have is when people do it and get themselves wrecked because they don't have the means of doing it. Side of that. And frankly, in a scenario like this, as long as everything gets killed, I really don't care, because if it means I need to backtrack, assuming you can, because some dungeons you can't for reasons, that's fine. But I'll come in here multiple times, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just not gonna, excuse me, skip my cutscenes. What the shit ass? Okay, bear. Mutilate. I think I'm gonna do actions. Gonna put Dancing Queen. Oh, God damn it. Gonna put Dancing Queen there for this dungeon. Yeah. It'll help out a little bit. It's better than just Eidolon's Edge raw damage, so. go. Rockin'. Oh, look, first boss. One deal. Just go do what you do, tank. Ooh, that music. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna do some of this. Pretty. Anyone tell me why that buff is lasting for 20 seconds? I'm confused. $18. 30, okay, maybe that just does last a little longer than I thought. Well, I'm frozen. I assume that's a gimmick of some sort, yes? Or am I gonna be dead? We're frozen. Guess we're dead. Yeah. I'll wait to go back. Tank, you can do it. It's almost dead. You can do it. It'll be that shit. You got it. You can do it. DD's got wrecked. I ain't even mad. Really, you resurrect that fruitcake instead of me? Resurrect me first. Ah, balls. Well, I guess I'll just go back to starting point. Don't know what happened. Don't know if it was possible to avoid that. Don't really care. Well, at least we didn't full wipe. It was close. Loot. What are you looking at? What do you got for me? Really? Garbage. That's right. Give me that fleece, bitch. Oh. Oh, shit ass. Yeah! This is what I want to see. Oh, hello. Really? not even mine. Wish I had better commentary, but, you know, it's a dungeon, never been in here. Music's kind of good, you gotta listen to that, instead of hearing me go, eat a butt, and philia, because I'm pretty sure people are fucking tired of that at this point, so what are we gonna do? Pull them bitches back, that's right. This is cool. Is there sky up there? Yeah. I guess we're past the wall. Dancing edge. What was that? Stone skin? Shit. Oh well. Dancing Queen, kill that northern battler with the mean expression, I guess. Uh-oh. Premethers. Just coming to get some of this. Or isn't that dude's just doing backflips over and over again? Because, like, dude's just doing backflips over and over again. That archer doesn't seem to be doing a hell of a lot of fucking damage, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so cold. Beautiful. Get all the battlers. Kill the Gaboo first, because in a lot of scenarios it's probably the most dangerous one. Then I'm going to move to the elementals. Oh, lag. There we go. Actually, I don't know if that was lag. It just worked really fast. It usually doesn't work that fast. That was probably the AoE he was doing. Hello. Some Monster Hunter stuff right here. Actually, this makes me think of PSO2 when you are in the ice area, which I cannot remember its goddamn name right now. So. Yetis? There's a Spriggan ice cutter. I don't know if I should be caring about that or not. Kill the Icebound, I suppose. These ice cutters look like they're actually attacking the Yetis. I don't fully know what I'm supposed to be doing. Guess you kick the snowballs at it. Alright. That must be why you leave. Yeah, yeah, he's turning the Spriggans into... Okay. Turning the Spriggans into thingies that you throw at him. Alright, I'm down with that. And I assume that these will try to break the snowballs. Yeah, that's what the mechanic is. He turns the Spriggans into snowballs. That thing comes, tries to break the snowballs. You kick the snowballs at him when he does this weird big ass AoE. Done. Problem solved. Pretty cool. Like so. I think I need to do a Putin. Yeah. I'm trying, man, but fucking ogre. Some of that. Some of that. There you go, everybody. Have more damage. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to target. Whatever, game. Done. What is that? Antique helm? Already, yeah, whatever. I already have the helm anyway, so I'm not particularly give a fuck about that. It goes to the Koga piece I have, and I have the helm and the gloves, if I recall. But I'd loot on it just for whatever, but I don't care. This it? This what we're fighting right here? Holy dicks! This is actually pretty easy so far. Super beautiful. The music is gorgeous. It's hard to believe this place is covered by fucking heretics and shit. Actually, I suppose it isn't. Although in this case, they are summoning a primal. Gonna come out here, punk ass? Here comes a bomb. Yeah. Bard's a pretty straightforward class to play. I mean, people try to overcomplicate it, but compared to a lot of the other things... Summoner is a good example. It's my favorite class, but it can literally do anything. Anything you need it to do. It's got your bases covered. It can tank, it can damage deal, it can heal, it can revive, it can do all that fucking shit. If played right, it's effectively got infinite MP. I mean... It's hard not to like that, but where I'm going with this, you know, it's got pet mechanics, is that it's a very involved class, and I find that easy, so in comparison, Bard's fucking nothing. Oh no, you have a thing that allows you to crit. Like, seriously. Oh look, an alligator. And Spriggans. Hybrid gator. Oh, wieners. Not sure if I should be caring or not about all the Spriggans, but I figure this thing's probably the bigger badass, so... What the... Dancing Queen, hear me now, I will stab you like a lead. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I'm going with this. Ballad plus... Yeah, Bard. Do your support, please. Fucking bards, and they're not playing the songs. Is that a... Yeah, that's a Snowclops. That's what it said. He's a bleeding MP. I know that feels. Especially in this party, because I don't have TP issues, so I don't see why the Bard wouldn't just keep that ballad up, you know, the mage song. Ninjas, even with a nerf coming today, they're just increasing to it. They're just creating a plus 10 MP to two things. It's not a big deal. And changing the way the poisons work, but to only affect physical damage, which, you know, also isn't really a big deal. It makes a lot of sense. It was intended to increase, you know, the ninjas' attacks and whatnot. But the ninjutsu wouldn't make sense for venom on your daggers to all automatically be infused into like a gust of wind you do. So, you know, can't complain. Could have been a lot worse. To be fair, when I heard nerf, I was like, oh god, now we're gonna have anything. I don't know what specific thing I was thinking of, but I anticipated a lot of ass. Pretty much anticipated like damage reductions or some bullshit like that, but nope. Actually, what I had heard was they were going to increase the TP to match the potency, and I'm sitting here like, you are out of your fucking mind if you think that is acceptable. I was scared, because like Eidolon's Edge costs fucking 300, it has a 380 potency, and I'm sitting here like, if you make TP match potency, ninjas will do one attack combo and they're done. That's bullshit. Whoever made up that lie, you need to shoot yourself in the throat, because goddamn, seriously. It's like the most bullshit thing. But I was gullible enough to believe it for a second. Didn't really spam anybody about it, but it was one of those things where I'm like, this can't be true. This has got to be the shenanigans. Finger of the apostate. Well, alright. I'll take your finger. Warning, everybody, I have cutscenes to watch, so... hope you don't mind. Boom. I'm going to also have to... I'm going to leave chat invisible for a second. Finrer. Hey, Finrer. Hey, cool guy. Once that's refreshed, I'm going to go ahead and lob. Kind of laggy game. Alright, there we go. There you go, everybody. Have some extra damage, I guess. Well, I'm attacking mad fast. What the hell? Do I have to give a shit about that crystal over there? I'll let people go hide behind it. I know what to do. Need to hoot. That's what I need to do. Ah, shit. Didn't see the cast bar in time. I'm dead. I'd let the bard do his limit break, but bards have a healer limit break, so that's a thing. Now I know I gotta pay attention to Lunar Cry. I was not even paying attention to that bullshit. Let's apply the dots, then we'll do a sweeten again. No, because what's its face is not off cooldown yet. That's cool. The whatever blinds the area and makes it do, you know, do its whatever. Do this, do this, do this. Fuck your Lunar Cry, bitch. Oh, Finrer. You've always been a nobody, but people think you're a somebody only because 11. All the cats. Dear God, are we all cat? No, that guy's a human, I think. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Yay, beans. Well, let's go see the rest of the cutscenes, I guess. The loot list has been updated. Nobody gave me a commendation. Fuck you all. I didn't give anybody a commendation, so I don't care. It makes me a hypocrite. Anywho.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Excuse me? There's some thighs again, man.
Yes. I know who you are, and you know who I am.
That hair. Hey, girl.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Hey, girl. That's right.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
Look, I'll just protect myself.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good.
As so as every other group in existence
For
ever.
Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
There's something we could do now that would be for the greater good. Make smaller warriors of light. What? Interesting. So far I like where the Shiva part of the story's going. I find it interesting. Alphanod, buddy, what do you got for me? More than I expected. What news, car? Words and such. Saw her. She was hot. Want to make babies with her. Isa is but a suitor then. You've got to go for this. You do well. In any case, not your clear path, and why ask me to serve the tales. This man, Crystal Praise will certainly share the credit for 12 praise, car. Some readers are waiting for just one Steven. It's the same. That doesn't should be here any minute. I can only assume. I should really start the next one. I don't wanna stand here not having started it, but yeah. There my girl. She's wearing her coat. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. That's what we found. What was the question for us? It's contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Such thinking even possible is quite another question. Well, not really. He was just, I mean, like Inquisitor Guillermo, whatever the hell his name is. Correct, she did. Of course he will. So your foes with less zeal than I had expected. The writer has given us reason to prove, I really meant you being a man of faith, that I had a certain single-mindedness, after all. But yeah, that's what I've done in position, I wonder. Reincarnation of free will, the question of devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the fear. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. These Christians we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of our followers over the deaths of our enemies, but I will not presume to speak for the Knights of Ill. It was a different time, nay, a different era, and script tells us only so much. Interesting. What would it... Go do that thing, because things. That's right, words and such. Okay, sir. We'll go do that. Aye, Commander. Runs off. The man was awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trade to the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. But he does not truly believe the eyes of Spike can see. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. She was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that they no doubt. She was from every other friend now been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. Exception being good King Miqo'te, the myth made manifest. Interesting. So she was just a person. Interesting. I want to know how this is going to continue on. Words and such. That's right. I brought food. I don't know. Probably. You're beautiful. This video is a concluded preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte. It's hard to use to escape. We believe that it's still another Aetheryte, somewhere not to the west. Where they have been, only a number of days present directly. And some means Damascus. Second, I can only presume she had destroyed to prevent us from following her. Until the rest says she did, we don't have a choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Alright, there's my boat. Teleportation just yet. Calling Charlotte, maybe with assistance. Alright, I dare not think how long it would take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Oh, it'd take you, like, months, I assume. Months, man. Although I suppose I have beaten gods in months, so... Problem I would like to request your assistance. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of a heretic force attacked us. This vast and ISO's followers. The sooner we capture ISO's followers, the sooner we can press them to leave us whereabouts. Oh, no, gosh. What do you want from me? What are you asking me, exactly? I'll do it, but what are you asking? Good, I knew you would understand. Alright. Be safe, Mephilia. That's my girl. She's so pretty. She's so goddamn pretty. Alright. Hey, you want to join a new FC? We're small, so we really try hard.